Last week, writing on the RI Future blog, both Bob Plain and Steve Alquist attempted to divert attention away from the failure of government-controlled economics. They did so by putting real faces to the individual pain and suffering our government regularly causes through inept interventions. And they did it in the name of even more such blind government control. Are you kidding me? Bob Plain told the sad story of certified nursing assistant Aggie Clark, who cannot make ends meet on her nursing home salary. Steve Alquist spun the yarn of Leanne Quinn, whose disabled son lost a longtime professional caregiver because McDonald's was paying $10.25 per hour, which was a better deal for the aide, who simply had to take it. The moral of Plain's story was that the minimum wage should immediately be increased to $15 per hour, while Alquist insisted that compensation rates paid by Medicaid must be increased by at least 40%. Neither offered any suggestions as to where any of that money was supposed to come from. The pain and suffering of the two Rhode Islanders these left-wing bloggers cited is as real as it is extreme. It is in the conclusions both draw from these examples that their logic breaks down. Aggie Clark's problem is that while her chosen profession has many employers, it only has one paying customer, the federal government. The feds are trying to pay everyone who seeks payment. To do that with finite dollars, however, they have to forcibly reduce the amount each applicant receives. So the skilled nursing facilities get less each year for covered services. And no one is thinking about the plight of Angie and her coworkers. The story is exactly the same for the aide to Leanne Quinn's son. We are too far down the road to socialism for the immediate solution to simply be banning the feds from meddling in healthcare. What we have to do first is ban the feds from meddling in economic conditions. We need to insist that government costs go down, not skilled nursing costs. We need to insist that deregulation be instituted at all levels of government to cut down on the forced overhead expenses businesses incur. That would let them make some money. And that's not a bad thing, because it would give businesses leeway to raise the pay of their most valued employee. That would generate competition among coworkers to voluntarily meet higher standards. Do you see where this right-wing blogger is heading here? Liberate the economy and we'll have a growing meritocracy rather than a stagnating bureaucracy. Are you kidding me?
Find us on Cox Channel 15 or Verizon Channel 34, Saturdays at 4 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. Find us on the web at www.gaspyproject.com/commonsenseri. You can also find us on Facebook as Common Sense of Rhode Island and on Twitter at &CommonSenseRI.